I just read the most amazing ma'aseh with Rav Shimshon Pincus Zatzal. A couple came to Rav Shimshon Pincus Zatzal early in the night, like 8, 9 o'clock at night. They knock on the rabbi's door. Rabbi, we have to ask you something. We need help. What do you need help about? They weren't they weren't having children. So the rabbi heard this, and the rabbi told the father, "You're not having children?" The rabbi said, "Come to me at 2 a.m. in the morning. You come to me at 2 a.m. in the morning." She says, "Rabbi, can you come earlier? You know what I'm saying? You want me to, what are you doing till 2 o'clock? Listen, you want? Come 2 a.m. in the morning." Okay. The rabbi said, we'll come 2 o'clock in the morning. The couple, Raphael and Rivka, they go home. So Raphael tells his wife, listen, this is what the rabbi said, we're going to go. 2 o'clock in the morning, the guy starts driving to Rav Shimshon Pincus' house, 2 a.m., knocks on the door. The rabbi comes out, and the rabbi says, "Come with me." He gets in his car, and Rav Shimshon starts driving. Drives all the way, no man's land, open field, and he says, "All right, get out." Well, what do you mean get out? Where is this? He said, don't worry about it, just get out. Okay, the rabbi said. He gets out, and the rabbi gets back in the car, opens up the window, says, "I'll pick you up in a half hour." No, what do you mean? Where am I? Says, "Just talk to Hashem. I'll pick you up in a half hour." Talk to Hashem. Half hour later, the rabbi comes back. The rabbi sees Raphael in the middle of no man's land, and he says, the rabbi looks at Raphael looks at the rabbi. Raphael tells Rabbi Pincus, Shimshon Pincus, "Rabbi, am I done now?" He says, "No." He says, "Why not?" "I prayed." He said, "I don't see tears in your eyes. You want Hashem to answer your prayers? Pray with your full hearts." Like it says, "Nasal Levenu Akapayim," but it says in Masechet Ta'anit, the person when he prays with his heart, he has to pray with his full kavanah. He says, "I don't see your tears. You don't have children. You want children? You have to ask Borei Olam." He says, "I'm going to pick you up in another half hour." He goes back half hour later. Raphael, he sees him, tears in his eyes, bawling, crying. "Ay Hashem!" He didn't realize that the car was even next to the, He said, Rapinka says, "Okay, you're good to go." He says, "I see that you prayed with your full heart, with your full kavanah." Guess what? Exactly 10 months later, he had a baby boy. True story. A person has to pray with his full heart. You should know. They asked Rabbi Victor Miller, "Rabbi, what's a segulah? Tell me how never to get sick." They ask him really cancer, but he says how never to get sick. What's a segulah? Rabbi, tell me what's a segulah. You should know, Agav, I saw segulah in the Kadmonim, a sefer Kadmonim that says if a person says Asher Yatzah with his full kavanah on a constant basis, segulah, never get sick. It makes sense. Does it make sense? This is the Kadmonim. This sefer Kadmonim brings it down. I saw it in a long time ago. I saw it about 5 years ago. It says if a person prays Asher Yatzah with his full kavanah, how long does Asher Yatzah take? Maximum 2 minutes. Maximum.
2 minutes.
Maximum. Exactly. I'm saying maximum be for 2 minutes maximum. He segulah, Miller told him, he said publicly, he said, person wants never to get sick, do what the Gemara in Masechet Shabbat says. I think it's Kabet Mubet over there. It says, "La'olam yivakesh rachamim shelo yechaleh." A person, La'olam means forever. You should always pray never to get sick. When you're healthy, not to get sick. See, people, they get sick. Please Hashem. Of course, you have to pray. But pray when you're healthy, not to get sick. You know what's going on? And he even mentioned, you can pray outside, meaning to say, you go into work, you go into here, you go in there, wherever you go. Take every single day and say, "Please Hashem, help me not get sick." at the end of the Amidah, before you do 3 steps back, and he even said, but you say the fan or say with your own heart, say with your own being, please, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, help me never to get ever sick. And if you want to add, so I can serve you, so I can continue doing Avodat Kodesh with Torah and Mitzvot, this is Segulah, never to get sick. Always pray to Hashem not to get sick.